I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna all go down, taking the train to hell.
Hey, I'm Diedricksen from RelaxShacks.com, author of Humble Home, Simple Shacks, and today we'll be giving you a tour of the original Tumbleweed Tiny House.
River, get in the way! Way out, Freddy's on the man!
It's pretty exciting to be in the first built ever Tumbleweed Tiny House. I mean, this thing at this point in time is iconic. It has spawned so many other lookalikes, copies, and other designs from Jay Shafer. There's these little cubby pull-out like metal bins down here, shelving everywhere, countertop-like space here in the main great room, as they call it. It's a travel trailer. You can tow it just about anywhere. Move out of Dodge with your house in tow. There's a bathroom, kind of a wet bath setup. Behind me, let's get to the kitchen though for a second. Join me, will you? And we're there. Here we are in the kitchen, and like I said, lots of shelving here. There's a cabinet for storage of all your Captain Crunch or Count Chocula. Do they make that anymore? They should. Cabinets underneath. There is a sink. There is a camp-style stove. You have a window in the kitchen for some natural light as well. If you're really lazy, like myself, you don't really have to move to get stuff. You can kind of just twist from one side to the other and grab that pot, pan, spoon, ginsu knife that cuts a can, then a tomato, or is it the other way around? So a lot of you probably wondering, Deek, but where do we sleep? We're up in the loft right now, which is accessed right by the front door by means of a ladder. And it's pretty cool up here and spacious. Again, storage everywhere. Storage is key, my friends. In the eaves, you have a bunch of shelf space here. Behind me, these little nooks where you could store quite a bit of space. Behind me, more shelves, and this little cubby here, once upon a time, Jay Shafer had his TV in there. Now, speaking of sleep chambers, I'm one of those people who loves to sleep where it's really dark, you know, so I can sleep thoroughly. If you were to shut that little Gothic window down there, it's almost like your cozy little sleep chamber here where you can sleep the day away. Very nice. Now, Patty, I understand you guys originally bought this off Jay himself shortly after he lived in it and built it, more or less. Now, I understand at one point in time you guys actually had 3 people living in here.
We did. When we first got it from Jay, we had myself, my husband, and my daughter.
So now apparently it's time for you guys to say bye-bye to the tiny house. You're selling the place.
We are. You know, it is going to be a little bit sad to see it go, but I think one of the cool things is that because it's the first one ever built and it's become such a phenomenon.
He was on Oprah Winfrey at one point in time.
Exactly.
Which is crazy.
They show this original one, so we'll definitely be able to see it.
That pretty much wraps up our tour, a tiny tour of a very tiny house. We saw the kitchen, the bathroom, even the loft upstairs, and the host, that's me, getting out of here. Thank you guys for joining us. If you might be interested in buying this house here, tumbleweedhouses.com, and I will see you later.
Now get off my property, you meddling kids!